What is up, guys? Welcome to my new video, and in today's video we have part 3 of my 0 to 1 million gold challenge on a brand new character in all of the older expansions. And now, with that being said, as I promised last time, this time we actually did skinning, some fishing, some mining, some milling, and everything that you are going to see in this video. As per usual, you have timestamps down in the description, and if you have any recommendations, feel free to leave them in the comments. Apart from that, sit back, relax, and enjoy. And with all of the herbs that we had left from the last video, or the first one when we actually did herbalism, I just decided to mill them because alchemy wouldn't give me any gold or any profit. And that is why we did milling. But let me tell you, if you are doing this in older expansions, you really need to pay attention. As you can see, even though I sped this up, you can see that half time it's green for profit and half time it's red. Well, not really, since we made like 1.2k profit, but still it's very important that you pay attention so you don't lose any gold there. Next up was skinning farm, and pretty much in retail you can level up your skinning anywhere you want, but until you get to a higher skill you won't be getting the right leathers from the mobs. And so I decided, since I found this place in Winter Spring whilst I was questing, to just go there, as you can skin pretty much any yetis. You don't need to go to this cave, but I did. I like this cave, and there was just so many yetis, it's actually insane. Here I sped this up. Basically what I did, if anyone else wants to do this, just kill all of the yetis outside, and then I'm going to make my way into the cave. And since I also had mining, like there aren't too many nodes in the cave, but some thorium here and there, you know, it won't hurt to get any extra gold. Here I basically just run through the cave, it's not complicated. You want to go right there, kill those 4 mobs, just continue straight up, skin everything as you go. And yeah, I mean, it takes some time. It's not really worth that much to do that here. I just wanted to show you in case you want to level it, since it's pretty good. And next up is actually a farm. This is in Dust Volume Marsh. Now you might be wondering, why are we here? Well, here we get good leather. Here we have heavy leather, which sells from 8 to 10 gold a piece. Most of the time like 9.5. Then as you can see on the map, I'm currently showing you where to farm this, so you can stop the video. Then you can get actually heavy hide, which sells for from 85 to 95 gold a piece. Not too many, but it's still pretty good profit. And last but not least, here you can actually get a battle pet from these mobs. And did I get it? I sadly did not. But if you do get it, it's going to be worth anywhere from 30 to 40k on the auction house, which is still pretty good change. I mean, if you get one in 1 hour, it's going to be pretty much more worth than any single farm in the War Within. Now, of course, not a single soul is doing this. Am I saying you should do this? I don't know. You can give it a try if you want to try something new. Here you can just see, I mean, there isn't really much to show it. I showed you where these mobs spawn. You just need to fly around, kill every single one of them. And here you might think, well, they aren't really on the same place and so on. True, at this camp they are not, but I'm going to fly next to the Onyxia's lair, as you are going to see, and there is just so many of them. It's actually insane. As you can see, I'm just going to make my way down. Sometimes they go in packs of 2 or 3 mobs, which, you know, it speeds it up since you don't have to run to another to skin them. But look at the example here, like there is 6 of them at one place. Most of them, like these groups, spawn around these craters or whatever they are. I mean, you can see it pretty well back here. There are just so many of them. So if you want to give it a try, I would recommend it. It was fun for me, you know, just something new to try out and see how it works. And since I was already there, I wanted to try out Onyxia. Even though I'm very small level and this took me around 5 to 6 minutes, it still was worth it. Now you are wondering why. You can't sell the mount that you get, you can't sell any pieces of gear that you get, and even if I sell all of the bound pieces, I'm going to make like what, 50 gold. Well, let me tell you, it's not about the mount or about the transmogs or anything. It's about the bag. Like my bags are 6 slot and 8 slot, and this boss is guaranteed to drop 22 slots, so I'm going to be doing this until I have all of the fear bags. And as you can see, I actually did clear it without any problem. We did drop a bit on health, and then I went on to do Ragnaros, or I actually went on to do the Molten Core raid. Why? Well, because we can get dark iron ore here. Not too much, but we can still get some, and it sells for like 20 gold per one ore, which is also pretty good profit. And I didn't do this in God knows how long, so I just wanted to do it. I mean, since we are visiting all expansions and farming in them, I think it was a turn to do some raids in them as well, just to revisit the good old days back when I didn't play actually. But yeah. And after everything you've seen, it's finally time to check how much gold we made. Now, before I actually open all of these mails, as you can see, we have 391 mail. Why so many? Well, because I had to repost a lot of times. For some reason, people are farming this quite a lot, and it's not selling as fast as the War Within mats and everything. But with that in mind, I mean, here you can see pretty much everything that I managed to get whilst doing everything that I showed you. And of course, I did just a tiny bit of fishing just to try it out. Maybe like there's 1,000 gold from that, so I didn't show this here. I'm going to focus on fishing more in the next video. But apart from that, I mean, here is everything from mining, from the herbs that we sold, from milling, and yeah. Let's just open all mail and let's see how big of a dent have we actually made in this challenge. As you guys remember, we need 250k gold from Classic, and we are going to see, well, how did that do? Reload UI maybe? No? Okay, not really sure. I actually started using TSM because with so many canceling and reposting, you just cannot do it any other way. Here we have another 5,500 gold. Let's see how that does. I mean, let's see what waits for us after we get that. Come on, reload, nice. Here we have another 10,000, and then we have another like 80 mil left. I'm hoping for this to be at least around 30 something thousand. Otherwise, we are going to have a big problem, but it's nothing for us. 16,000. Okay, this is pretty nice. A lot of stuff from engineering sold, at least from what little I could see. And as you guys can see, we are currently sitting at 44,800 gold, which I would say is a pretty big dent, or 1/5 of the way where we need to be, but now we are picking up the pace. And I also wanted to show you like auctions, like I have a lot of items that didn't sell yet. Now, if this Dragon Link manages to sell, we are going to be like really happy. And I'm really hoping it's going to sell. But apart from that, like some of these green stuff, I mean, it's going to sell. If you see the prices that are high, it's because I just went on and reposted it with TSM, and I do not expect all of it to sell, but I have to say, like, some of the stuff actually did sell, which is surprising. Iron ore, like, I mean, you can just see, last night it was going for 40 gold, and I sold some for 40 gold, then it dropped to 22. I posted it, and as you can see, it didn't sell. Like, I mean, this is like 10 and 22, and this is all in the same day, like maybe a couple hours apart. Like the prices are really going up, going down, and so on. Here, as you can see, we still have some pigments. Dense stone, I mean, this is probably just gonna end up being sold to some NPC. These spinners, we still haven't sold them, and if you can remember, back when I crafted them, they were like 500 gold a piece. But I mean, it is what it is. Next episode, I think I'm just gonna mine right now, not record that, and then I'm going to pick up blacksmithing to see what can we do with that. But apart from that, I'm pretty happy with this. Like, we have around 1.5k coming our way, which is going to get us to close to 50k gold, and I'm pretty happy with that. But apart as far as the professions go, like what else do we have left? Alchemy is not very profitable. Archaeology, I think we can't make gold. Cooking, I didn't even look into. Enchanting, I also didn't look into. Fishing, I'm going to look more into the next video. We have jewel crafting, we have blacksmithing. But apart from that, of course, we have tailoring, but I'm pretty sure blacksmithing is going to be our #1 priority as of now. And with that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider liking it and subscribing, as it really helps me out. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.